because we have great ideas. We have something we want to deliver to the world. And sometimes that leads to overwhelm. So let's name what this can look like. You're taking action, you're consistently tired, but you're inconsistent with your results. Maybe your messaging feels unclear. When you tell people what you do, they look at you with a confused look like, well, what is it? What? Or maybe you're not fully confident in your offer. Or maybe you have all of these ideas and they feel incomplete. So you start questioning yourself. But here's what I want you to hear. The issue isn't your ability to do this work. It's your focus to actually see things through. I've experienced this myself. I am someone who has a lot of ideas. I just had a situation this morning where it's, ooh, I have this idea and it's urgent. We need to get it done now or yesterday. And honestly, that's what makes entrepreneurs great. We see possibilities everywhere. But what can happen is we start a lot of things without fully completing them. Or when we pick it back up a few months later, we say, oh, wait, we already have that. Where is it? See, I still do this on a regular basis, and then I have to come back to my own work and say, what is most important right now, and what can I focus on, and dedicating time to get that one thing done. See, that was me, and it still is me from time to time. I need to do this work just as much as I do this work with others. But the first time that helped me realize what I was doing wrong and how I could shift my behavior was when I worked with a coach who did something really, really simple and really powerful. And it's now what I like to do with people around me. My coach said, we're going to focus on one thing. And my brain instantly said, but we have so many other things we need to focus on. But they reminded me over and over again, I needed to focus on one thing, get one thing really strong. For me, it was our care certification. That was it. Now, there were lots of steps within that certification program that I needed to focus on, but my main thing was the care certification. And we stayed focused on it until every aspect of that certification was done. It was figuring out who the ideal client was for that certification, branding it, making sure that we messaged clearly, and then figuring out how we could get in front of the people who needed this the most. But what happened when we got clear on her messaging? Now she has more clients that she can handle. She goes through an application process and only takes those clients that she sincerely wants to work with because she doesn't have time to work with all of the clients that want to work with her. It's not because she worked more. It's because she worked with clarity and focus, and she had an accountability partner to help her along the way to make sure she did not go down those squirrel holes or rabbit holes that we so often do. I want to pause and ask you something. You can answer in the comments, or you can just reflect, or even send us an email. If you had to choose one thing in your business right now, one thing, what actually needs your focus? And I'm not talking about a whole piece. If you're listening to lives on a regular basis, a couple lives ago, we talked about the four quadrants of business: marketing, sales, operations, and revenue, programming, product, whatever it might be. I'm not talking about a whole quadrant. I'm not saying, okay, you need to focus on sales and we're going to hit all of that in sprint coaching. But within sales, you need to know exactly what your offer is. So maybe that's your one thing. So again, not everything, just one thing. Is it your offer? Do you know exactly what you offer your clients? Is it your messaging? Do you know how to talk about it in a way that your ideal client can hear it? Do you even know who your ideal client is? I want you to ask yourself, what would change if you focused only on that? Whether it's your offer, your messaging, your ideal client,